Hey, Ted Savransky, Teddy Covers with a free play video for college football this Saturday. And this should be a fun game to talk about. Let's talk Alabama and South Florida. Right now, look at the WagerTalk live odds screen. I'm seeing Alabama about a 32-point road favorite at South Florida in Tampa. Total 61.5. You can find 62s if you shop around. Now look, Alabama road chalk. Last year, let's see, they were minus 21 against Texas. They won the game by 1. They lost straight up as minus 9-point favorites against Tennessee. They lost straight up as 14-point favorites against LSU. And they were minus 11.5 against Ole Miss. They won that game only by 6. That's 0-4 against the spread on the highway as road favorites. Last 4 road openers for Alabama, dating back, 2019, 20, 21, 22. 0-4 against the spread. Now, this isn't your typical Alabama road opener because Alabama's coming in off a loss, a poorly played loss, really on both sides of the football, but particularly on the defensive side where they got lit up by Ewers and the Texas Longhorns. Last year, they lost 2 games in the regular season. They covered minus 21 against Mississippi State, 30-6. They did not cover against Ole Miss, again, minus 11.5. They won that game only by 6. That game also was a relatively low-scoring affair. So we've seen Alabama do fine coming off a loss, 1-1 ATS. We have not seen them covering point spreads like this on any consistent basis in recent seasons. And this is a weird game for Alabama. It really is. The last time they played a road game at a non-Power 5 conference school, 1992. There hasn't been a game like this throughout the entire Nick Saban era. And of course, we've seen Alabama with a pretty impressive group of quarterbacks. Look what Jalen Hurts is doing in the NFL, or Tua, or Mac Jones, or Bryce Young, all first rounders, all NFL starters, the last 4 QBs. Jalen Milroe, look, this guy's got potential. He certainly does. But I'm not convinced he's there yet. And I like his downfield passing game. I do not think Alabama's going to be chucking the ball up and down the field for 4 quarters in this one. Maybe in the first half. In the second half, when Saban's got a lead, he tends to burn clock. Look, South Florida's offense, they played 1 game versus a Division I foe this year. They led 17-7 early at Western Kentucky and did nothing the rest of the ball game. Last year, South Florida did lead Florida 28-24 in the 4th quarter at the Swamp. At plus 24, they were a 1-11 team. They lost that game 31-28, so they have stepped up in their recent history. And I thought their secondary played well. They ran the football, they moved the chains in the Western Kentucky game, but look, the quarterback play is dicey. Byram Brown, not an elite QB. He's not moving the football against this Alabama defense. So Alabama wants to win the game and get out of town. It's a weird game for them. South Florida doesn't have a realistic chance to move the football up and down the field here. When you put those 2 factors together, you already know where I'm going. Under the total. UNDER. I expect a relatively low-scoring game. I expect Alabama to focus on the defensive side of the football, and I'm not convinced USF is going to do a whole lot. So look for Alabama and South Florida to stay under the total. Find a 62. Shop around and look for that number. I do not think they get to 63 or higher. Video promo for this week. Look, we had another winning NFL Sunday in week 1. The NFL has been very, very good to us. College football, we split out this past weekend. That being said, you can get either NFL or college football. 30-day all access, just $99. That's the deal. $99 every play that I release, nothing more to buy. Just use promo code TEDDY99 at checkout for 30-day NFL or college football all access, just $99. Best of luck. Enjoy the games this week.